Alright, we're gonna see how this video works out, and if I make it work, then I make it work, but for the goal is for me to defeat said dragon. The complete rules and what I'm actually doing, like, in full, because it'd take a whole video for me to go over it, is in the description below, or maybe in the or in the pinned comment. But basically, I've made this rule set to kind of emulate, let's say, a boss encounter, but as you can see, the stats are as they are, but we'll get into our first monster attempt. Basically, I trained a bunch of monsters, and I lowered their stats just a bit. I tried to do my best to make them weaker, but we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, I had to manipulate the stats after I trained them. Again, all the rules are in the description below. They'll link somewhere else, but the rules are as they are. But this is my special Christmas video, and let's hope that, well, not video, or maybe a series, because I'm going to be working on it through the week and trying to balance it and seeing if it actually works out, because as you can see right now, it's not going so well, unless I see a hit. I've tested this out before, but I mean, I've balanced it to the best of my ability. So think of this as kind of like a raid boss, or a last boss, or some sort of challenge where I'm raising monsters to kill this enemy here. Mr. Santa Claus. Or Miss. Oh my goodness, that did no damage. I mean, I've raised a couple of them, so you'll be seeing a couple monsters if this Gaboo doesn't do it. And of course, since one of the rules is that if the monster hits the boss at all, then they get another chance to go. They get at least 2 rounds, but they get 3 rounds if they fulfill one of the 2 conditions. One of them being hitting the boss at all. As you can see, I'm doing some more manipulation to kind of make this video work out. And as you might think, well, this could be over quickly, and you're right, especially when power procs and, you know, monsters tend to hit, but again, that'll depend on the monsters I train. And maybe some strategy will be required, because obviously, as long as I can hit the monster, or depending on what it is, and since this is vanilla MR2, I can try to exploit the AI, but when I get hit by an attack like that, then I kind of reconsider how strong certain monsters should be. So as you notice, the boss, or Santa Claus's HP is now 507, to kind of emulate the boss-like feeling of going in, trying again, and trying to KO it. Again, my side only wins if I KO the monster, so even if Santa Claus's HP goes underneath whatever monster I'm using, and my monster wins, quote-unquote, by timeout, that doesn't actually win. I need to KO the monster. Which will help, you know, when I'm decreasing the life, because again, the point is to do as much damage as possible. Of course, when I don't hit at all, yeah, this Gaboo took some training, and you can notice, certain ranchers will notice that this Gaboo also has a good-natured tech all the way at the back. That's because I thought I might as well fill all 4 slots, and so I just went for it. Whether or not it'll be successful, however, well, I have 2 more monsters waiting in the sidelines, so let's hope. Also, a little side note, I also have another... you'll notice that my saves are working off of the previous JMML BNNI meet, but I'm basically separating my saves out so that I have clean saves to work with. Of course, if it's not as clean as I thought, and this takes a bit longer, then I'll just... The point is to randomize monsters. Again, the rules state that they need to be first-gen monsters, so... Assuming everything works correctly, then you'll be watching this next part, and yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, I could just end up getting completely destroyed, so yeah, it doesn't help out any. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm using the wrong icon but for this golem, but it's too late. Just know that if you know what golem it should be, then I hope the icon doesn't trigger anyone's pet peeve too much. But, so, yeah, the life is going down quickly, but trust me, I was testing things out before, and it was a lot worse, even with the level increase. So here's hoping. Yeah, and one of the rules is if the stat is at 999, I just set it to 700, which is higher than if I had reduced it by the amount I said I would. Oh my goodness, please. At least I hit it. Oh my goodness, a crit. I could actually do this. This is a lot luckier than the test I was running earlier. But if this video ends as it is, then I will be more than happy to do more. Of course, that's assuming the golem hits any other attack. I think one more attack should, well, actually, with the guts difference right now, yeah, it's not looking as likely. Oh goodness. As long as the golem doesn't get hit either. Also, yeah, since he hit an attack, then he has 2 more rounds after this. So here's hoping. I could make less cuts as well by not adjusting the boss's HP every time I move to another round and damage is done, but I want to keep this. I can do the cuts. I have the power. One now because 45 guts? Considering how some techs activate, I probably shouldn't be doing things the way I am doing things, but since obviously some specials only activate with lower HP, and yeah, it's kind of hard to manipulate things in a balanced way. But again, I'm still testing these out. These are my first time setting these up, so I also think I have a better way of making smoother cuts, but that involves a full freezer, and I think I'll have to do that next time because I did not prepare something like that. If you don't know what I mean, then you don't know what I mean, but hey, we did it though. Oh goodness, Santa Claus! So I'll be tweaking this again. I'm pretty sure I should be able to tweak this in a way that makes this more exciting to watch, and I'll be also picking up ideas from a few people here and there. I've been talking to like a few people. I guess I'll just leave it ambiguous. But without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video for what it was. Again, I'm testing things out at the moment, along with working with other monsters. I'm still playing DX, but this is hard mode for now, so we'll see what happens. I won't take up more of your time. Jared NMML, I'll be out.